'Tis the season to be jolly. Mi cama, mama, mama, mama. La mama, de la mama, de la mama, de la mama. Welcome back to micamalounge, guys.
Welcome.
Marielle.
Digging your, is that where you go to sleep in?
Uh,
In your cama?
in my in my cama, and my little lounge on the side. Yes.
Okay. Very comfy.
It is a onesie. It's a onesie, you
It's
know.
a onesie.
Yeah, you know.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the zipper, you know, it has the back, so I can like. No, I'm just kidding. But that would be cool.
Those are
Yeah.
nice. Those are nice. Easy access.
Nah, I feel like those would be kind of annoying, you know, because you fuck around, you miss a spot.
Y caga los
Yeah,
pantalones
or you
completos.
end up shitting your pants. You know, actually, before we get started, let me say this story. One time, I used the bathroom at work. I can't believe I forgot about this. So I had to use the bathroom, and you know I don't like using the bathroom in public places, but I had to go, whatever. I used the bathroom, and when I got up like to clean myself, a little piece of doo doo fell on the floor.
Ooh.
And I was like, whew, because I could have been on my pants.
And that would have been bad.
I would have had to leave work. I wouldn't be able to, you know, stay there. But yeah, I fell, a little piece fell on the floor, and I picked it up.
Okay.
And I flushed. No, of course, I didn't leave it there.
No, that was my next question.
No,
like,
yeah. But I've gone to public places like the movie theaters where people like shit. And understandably, like I probably wouldn't clean it either if it was there, but it was work, so it's clean. So I had to be clean too.
You have to be clean. Especially if somebody else went behind you and wanted to smell what you smelled like.
Exactly. Which episode is that?
30. Nah, let me stop. Pero that would have been bad because they were like, probably this wasn't, or it's too fresh to be somebody besides Jose that left this here.
Pretty much. But yeah, I like onesies. The onesies are cool. What you got? What you got going on?
I don't know, rainbow.
You got the rainbow. You got the trees.
On a Christmassy.
Okay, is that an ugly Christmas sweater or those are PJs too?
No, it's a whole PJ.
Okay.
Onesie type of thing. The fuck came right at the spot.
What the fuck was that?
No, but it is super comfy.
No, yeah, it's snug and stuff. Like, you ever seen those commercials with the Snuggies? You ever bought one of those? I always wanted one, but
I always wanted one, but
I thought those were cool. Like seeing like babies and kids when they have their whole like jumpsuit and one piece. Yeah, it's so cool. And then the funniest part is when we're kids or kids in general, like they want to be naked. They want to take it off. They just want to stay in shirt or pampe.
So that's my question, right? Like for a kid, you think like you take them out, they're so cold, and you overly maybe like dress them.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really know when they get too hot unless like they're crying and you get the milk and everything else. You as an adult, do you feel like we always like we want to be cozy, like this is cozy for us?
Yeah.
Pero entonces, vamos a decir, medianoche están dando eating a todo lo que da. Like, they're just giving heat. Then does this comfiness get you, like, uncomfortable and then you have to, like,
it depends.
Bust it down?
You gotta open that window. And hopefully,
from the back.
hopefully the window, like when you open it, it balances, you know? Or you turn that AC on if you still have it in your window.
Hey.
I never take mine off the window. So when that happens, I do end up turning on the AC or I'll open the window. Okay. And if it's not cold enough, then AC.
No fan?
No fan. I'm not really a fan, you know.
Yeah.
Type of guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Me, the fan, what it is about the fan, puede ser cualquier, whatever time of the year, I just like the sound of the fan.
You like the sound of the fan?
It's more the sound of the fan than what the actual fan does for me.
Which level do you put it on? Because, you know, I think there's off, there's like 1 is low.
1, 2.
Then there's
maybe
like
2 for summer, 1 for like just the sound. 3 is a bit too much always.
Yeah, the 3 like makes too much noise.
Too much noise, and it's too much like I'm trying to do something and shit is just blowing in my face. Ayo, but it's really just blowing in my face.
Okay.
So 2-1.
And do you have fans all over your house, or it's just like a fan in my room type shit? And which fan do you have? Do you have the ones that be standing that you used to have in school, the one you put in the window?
Yeah, those shit used to be
or the
huge.
Little, like the mini one circle?
No, the mini circle ones on the floor. Pero lo que yo noté this year at least. So this year I got a brand new AC and I was thankful for it because it made a huge difference. But with the fan, I was like, I want a fan. I want to hear the sound. I want to do this. I want to have it in my room. But I fell asleep with it, and the next day, summer day, I woke up congested.
Yes, that happens sometimes.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do I have like obviously this time of years because we're 2021 and COVID is still around. I'm like, yo, do I have like COVID? Like, what's going on? Why am I feeling like this midsummer? And it's really like just the summer, just like directly hitting you. Maybe sometimes you have to like really clean it well, porque so
collects dust.
Yeah, and then that whole dust is just hitting you. So I kind of let the fan go. I was in the fan.
I like putting the fan on. Well, Spanish people always like putting the fan on when like they're cooking in the kitchen and stuff. But I like when the food is ready and it's like man hot, it's fresh out the sartén or whatever. Like I like the fan so it could cool my food off, so I could eat it. Yeah, because you like blowing it. I think we said this before.
Yeah, and I don't like waiting for.
Yeah, I just want to eat. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna eat it cold. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be warm enough that it won't burn my mouth. Yeah, that I can enjoy it. Exactly, because that's the important part.
And now that we're part of a whole podcast and we hear our voice and we learn to love our voice.
Our own voice, because I don't really like hearing your voice. Nah, let me stop. It's cringe hearing and seeing myself.
But as a kid and talking about fan, you used to go to the fan and be like, yep.
It had to be a strong fan though to get that to sound like a robot.
Them school fans.
Yeah, the school fans. Yeah. Or you ever like been a curioso and try to put your finger or you put like a piece of paper, and essentially you fuck. And you essentially fuck up the fan, so your family has to get a new one. All right, what you put in your fan, you weirdo? Your hair.
Maybe a paper or something like that.
I always like when I see like little girls, like babies playing like around the fan.
Okay.
Like I get so
because you're afraid they're gonna put the finger and then you're over here.
Or their hair, like if they get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's a strong.
Yeah, that's like I'm always like.
That's a strong.
Let's get this. We need to get this fan out of here, or we need to get this baby out of here.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
One or the other.
Because sometimes like they are like curious and they clumsy, they curious, but sometimes like it's by accident, So.
Yeah. Especially if you have long hair.
Or like I remember back in the day when I used to smoke hookah, and there would be kids around, like running around, and you would have to be like alert to make sure like the guy they don't.
The calvón.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That would be a sad story. You know what's something really, and I don't know why I remember about this now. I guess because my heat is going like crazy right now. I used to enjoy this so much. So like little kids, they play the kitchen. Or we're like Play-Dohs. So I would do both. I would take Play-Doh, put it like in a little plastic cup, and then put it on top of the heater so it can melt. And then I would play with it, melt it, and wait for it to get back to solid, and then melt it again. Like
it didn't get stuck with the heater with the lead thing?
No, because it's not that I would like just put it like on the.
Oh, you would leave it inside the Play-Doh can?
No, like I would literally have stuff of food. I would play food. But with Play-Doh. So yo tenía como platito.
Let's say Play-Doh. It's clay, but it's called Play-Doh, right?
I called it Play-Doh.
Let's get this straight before we continue.
My entire life. Okay, Play-Doh.
Yes.
So I would put it like on the plastic cups for like like plain food or plastic plates for food, and then I would put it. Oh,
you would leave the plate. Okay.
And then let it melt, and then bring it back and be like, oh, you're half food and this and this and that. I don't know why I thought about that, but
that reminds me of Christmas. Funny thing, it was like it was Secret Santa. That's not funny, but I was like in kindergarten or whatever. So the parents are really in charge of buying the gifts or whatever. And I got one of those supermarket stuff like with the cash register, fake money.
Oh yeah.
And I used to play like literally every day with that until obviously I didn't give a fuck. Yeah, until I didn't care no more.
I still have my Barbie one.
Your Barbie? You got a Barbie for Secret Santa?
No, I just got it for like Christmas. Or probably like just a regular, not even Christmas, but I played with that for a while.
And I actually brought that a few times to school for like show and tell. You remember when you would have show and tell?
I don't remember show and tell for me.
No?
Like I would always see that on TV, but I don't think I ever
had show and tell?
Had the pleasure of being like show and tell.
Yeah.
Here.
I haven't like heard like my nephews or nieces talk about show and tell. I don't think they do that. Because probably other kids would just bring their tablets.
No. La juga, esto es lo que prepara mi papá. Mira cómo lo prepara.
Look at my Apple Watch. Look at my tablet. Yeah, they wouldn't bring.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I would.
So your show and tell. Okay, so you would bring this register and the money, and then what would you say? Like, oh, kind of like this is how like a supermarket kind of works.
Yeah,
Or
you know how kids. Oh, what you want? You fuck around. The fucking apple costs 2 cents, and you give them $100. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Okay,
get creative. So yeah, he was giving everybody food.
okay.
And my niece actually does that now. She
Aw.
plays like she be cooking for me, but then like 2 minutes later, she'll be like, "All right, that's it." She'll put
She
everything
gets
away.
tired.
Yeah, that's
Instead
the.
of you telling her like,
Yeah.
"Está bien, tú me diste mucho."
Like they always get tired of whatever game, and then they move on to the next. And then they get so much toys for the holidays or for whatever reason that it's just a whole bunch of toys, a pile of toys just sitting there.
Yeah, so I think like even for Christmas, I mean it sounds kind of shady, and I had somebody tell me this last year, but it's kind of like the girls had so many toys that she had to kind of like give it to them in portion.
What do you mean, give them?
So like whatever, like let's say they had a set of dolls. Okay, play with that on Christmas Day. Next week, you saw already that you had this, but then I'll give it to you next week. Because if you have everything at once, it's like, oh, I'm tired, I want the next best thing. So whatever, for those set of girls, I gave them like VTech watches. Like it kind of counts your steps and you can kind of like...
Where you gave girls? How old were these girls?
Like 12, 9 or whatever, but they're...
So...
yeah, I'm
no. She gave 12-year-old girls a
12,
VTech watch.
Those are like little kids.
Oh, those are little kid toys?
Yes.
But did they really want that?
They literally said from 6 to like 12.
But did they want that though?
I don't know if
you're missing the important part.
Because I didn't really get to know them. Like long story short, it was a group thing, and I had an Apple Watch, and they're like, "Oh, it's so cool." So I'm like, "This would be cool for them. Just it's age appropriate for them."
Okay.
So they had games and the stopwatch and everything. So I'm like, you get to be cool like me, but it's just basically on their level.
Should have went to 5 and below and got them. Yo, I've been burping a lot these episodes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because me talking makes me burp because I didn't even eat anything before coming here. But yeah, so sorry guys that I keep burping. But yeah, as I was saying, 5 below, you could have got them a better gift than 5 and below.
I could, but
you could have got them some Play-Doh.
For them, I went a little above, and that's a whole other story. But
I'm looking at these candy canes, and also in 5 and below they have
flavored ones.
Yeah, and they have these Oreo ones. Which I'm 100% sure taste like mint chocolate. So those shits probably taste nasty.
So I went to a bar today, right? And I told them, like, I showed them, and I kind of told them about, like, the episode that we were going to film and stuff. And I showed them that I got this. And they're like, it's crazy because, like, a month ago, our boss gave us candy corn Thanksgiving, like, flavored. And it was, like, a whole bunch of weird shit.
Wait, it was candy corn and that was a flavor? Thanksgiving flavor?
Yeah, like, it had, like, bacon. It was, like, pumpkin, bacon, a whole bunch of other shit, and I'm like, and they're like, he was like, you can that they have these for like the candy canes, and I'm like, no, I'm okay with
candy corn candy canes?
No, so like last month for Thanksgiving, candy corn, but it was flavored, and I showed him the candy canes, and he's like, they got them flavored too, like you could have gotten them flavored, and then he told me that there's different ones like bacon and a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm okay with the mint.
A bacon candy cane? A bacon cane?
Well, on his case, it was candy corn because it was for Thanksgiving. Candy cane, I'm assuming there's marshmallows and like different Christmas special ones.
Do you like hot chocolate?
I do.
Like, not grandma's hot chocolate, like Nestle from the box with the mini marshmallows. Hot chocolate where you just put water and powder.
See, they asked for that at work, but I like...
What, the hot water with the powder?
So I do half water and half milk.
Okay.
And the powder. And then I like whip it up with some whipped cream just to make it, because con agua solamente is like you telling me you're making macaroni and cheese, but like, yeah, you do make it macaroni and cheese with water when you boil it, but I feel like when you take it out the water and you like straighten it, then you have to put a little bit of milk, a little bit of butter.
Of course, yeah, a little bit of milk, a little butter.
So if
You
you
know,
don't put the milk, it's kind of like
what kind of milk you use? I'm about to put people on right now.
purple.
All right.
Which is like the 2% or
All right. So
something.
you put regular. You should the next time you make mac and cheese for those out there. It could be Kraft. It could be whatever. If you put milk, whatever macaroni and cheese you make, and then you put milk, put some carnation milk inside your mac and cheese, and you could thank me later.
So I got a little surprise for Jose, but that's for later, and that's for the Patreon for you guys. But we've been speaking a lot about coquitos, and I got some coquitos.
Wait, don't tell me you about to whip out a coquito from under the table.
That's for later. That's for the Patreon. But I feel like we've been speaking a lot about the coquitos lately, and if they really have eggs and stuff and stuff and stuff. So I had to get it from the pro, right? So I got it from my aunt.
Okay.
She's half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, and she like sells these, for the holidays. She's like, like I was speaking to her, she's like, first of all, they do not have eggs. Without me even asking, I'm like, oh, so that's the thing. Like, I
So she saw the episode.
Yeah, pretty much. And she's like, they do not have eggs. I feel like those were white people that they came after a couple of years and they saw what we were doing or like whatever, and they wanted to like remix it. But regular coquito does not have eggs.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think coquito and eggnog is the same thing because eggnog doesn't have coconut or I don't they have say sugar cream, maybe milk.
They no coconut,
I remember, yeah.
No
And coquito obviously doesn't have eggs.
Okay, so I was like, oh shit. All right. Yeah, I'm glad we got that like out the way. Okay. So carnation milk is also in the coquito. So I'm glad you like carnation milk, will you?
Well, I didn't say I like her. Now let me say it tastes good, but hopefully, I like the coquito.
Well, if you like carnation milk.
And I like the coquito, coco, mango, cherry. You like those?
I love those.
Those go hard. Like,
what's your go-to? Like,
now for coconut, like the cocoa, it goes hard. But like sometimes, like when you put that cherry in the bottom or that mango with the coconut on top, it go hard. Like that in between, like that taste right there when it's the coconut's about to finish.
And you go right to another flavor.
And you go to the cherry. What do you mean?
Like you go to another flavor. You eat all the cocoa from the top, and then you go to the mango, the cherry.
But I don't really like mixing like that. Like I rarely, or if somebody like I'm with that has it, I'll probably like try somewhere. But I just go with the coconut, always cocoa. Okay.
And the cherry, you can't get it from every spot. Like there's some cherries that hit hard, and there's some cherries
I wouldn't eat the cherry by itself. I wouldn't eat the mango by itself. But I fucks with the rainbow for some reason. Really? I like the rainbow.
I feel like you can't taste none of the cherry and none of the mango and none of the cocoa.
That is absolutely true. But it tastes good. Like it just tastes like juice, and most of it tastes just like lime, like citrusy. So I like it. Okay. And then the only one besides the rainbow that I get by itself is the coconut, because that should go hard.
What is one of the most exotic flavors you've had from a coco cherry mango rainbow?
I'm sorry, repeat that again.
What is one of the most like exotic flavor? Because I've had like I've been to like coco cherry mango rainbow. Obviously talking about the
coco mango cherry.
Tamarindo.
Ooh, tamarindo. Fuck tamarindo.
When I was younger, a bubblegum one.
A bubblegum?
And that one hard.
I like the junjuns, like the piragua stuff with the ice that they scrape. Those are cool. With tamarindo. That's how they go with the tamarindo. I like that.
But something that went also really hard, besides, like I used to get more excited for the little spoons that they used to serve me with the coco cherry mango rainbow.
Wait. She gets me so upset. You about to tell me that you used to eat your coquito with the wooden fork or spoon they used to give you?
It was actually plastic, and it was a baby spoon like this. And I used to be excited for it. Like I used to like.
You couldn't
I did, but also like it was like you're a limited edition because you have a little spoon.
How much of the icy are you taking with that little ass spoon? You unbelievable,
like this, bro. And I got big hands like this.
Like by the time you on your fourth scoop, it's melted.
It was just cool because I thought they were like extra hard. Like you didn't even have to have the spoon, and you did.
No, yeah. The funniest thing I've seen actually is like how sometimes they have the coquito ladies, the women. Sometimes they're men too. There's men, and then they'll have like the icy, but they'll also have ice cream. So they'll have cones, they'll have vanilla and chocolate, like they'll have a separate thing. The funniest thing I've seen, they grab a cone. They grab the cone. Like I guess a kid asked they wanted it in the
A
cone instead of a
cone?
cup. They got the cone and they got like
A
Coco
cocoa
mango
cherry.
cherry. Yeah.
What?
And yeah, I was like, what the
What?
fuck?
I could see more of like ice cream put on the
Inside the
coquito
cup,
cup.
yeah. Yeah, that threw me off. I was like, okay, that child is, and
Mm.
honestly, it was probably like the mom or something rushing, like, hey, I mean,
Dame cualquier
so
cosa.
the child probably didn't even enjoy it.
Damn, that's a waste of
But yeah,
money.
but when the coquito, like when you're in your last like little like slurps, this is so pause. When it's like melting and you just suck the.
Tú te comes
Do
casi el
yeah,
vaso
do you do that? That's what I was gonna ask.
todo.
And you squeeze whatever.
All you see is the ink from the cup, like
Literally, yeah.
melting off, shading, like fading off.
So,
Because I'll be like that.
hey, something about that coconut, like when it's melty
It's even
and
better.
you suck. I don't know.
All right, so since we're on a summer theme on a Christmas day, ice cream truck. Your favorite ice cream?
I think we established this already.
It could have changed over the summer. Excuse me.
You can't go wrong with a vanilla Mr. Softy with rainbow sprinkles, not just any sprinkles. They have to be rainbow.
You remember mine since we spoke about this?
Yes, you like that bum ass fucking. What's that shit? Sponge
Tweety?
with the Tweety. You like those that don't
this.
taste like anything with the fucking
I don't like the eyes.
hard ass
like
gumball. Yeah.
Like, and you know, now it's been more of a hunt because you go after these Christmas, these ice cream trucks, and none of them have it. It's just like limited edition.
Yeah, that's in the past. You know, we're in the holiday season now.
Sorry,
we're
so
in the holiday spirit. Are you in the holiday spirit?
I think I am.
Okay. I was gonna ask you like what are some of your favorite Christmas movies, but if you watch Cama Lounge, you know that Marieli doesn't watch any movies. So,
I
but
need
please tell me,
to Netflix and chill.
Haha, please tell me you watched that Home Alone.
Oh,
like,
I did, but I only like I really my favorite is like the first one. Like afterwards,
Macaulay Culkin. That's his name, right?
Macaulay Culkin was in like 1, 2, and maybe
three. Yeah, I think it was 1, 2, 3, and then 4 was like a different boy.
Yeah. So I liked 1.
And sorry to cut you off. I think they're coming out with a reboot.
Oh, fucking reboot.
Yeah.
If you watch Cama Lounge before, you know exactly how we feel about reboots.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably check it out to see, you know, because that's what the kids now are gonna grow up watching.
Yeah. So you gotta kind of understand.
Yeah, try to see what.
So when they reference you, you're like, oh, yeah,
like you watch this whack ass shit.
See, but that's the beauty of it. Like you can tell them, like, hey, you think that's cool? Like, go and watch original, yada yada yada. What do you think about The Grinch?
The Grinch, the
Jim
movie.
Carrey Grinch, yeah, like original The Grinch.
I wasn't a big fan of the Grinch movies.
Was there more than one?
Yeah, I think there was probably 1 or 2, maybe 3, but there was definitely more than one. And maybe, to be honest, I'm gonna be fair. As a kid, I guess maybe I just didn't. I didn't really understand it. Okay. So I haven't watched The Grinch like as an adult now. So maybe I would have a different opinion about it. So maybe today I'll go watch The Grinch and let you know next episode.
That was one of my first DVDs, so I think I watched it more.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
And then
a mí me gustaba la muelca que hacía.
Did you like Cat in the Hat? Cat in the Hat was cool. I like Cat in the Hat. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What I was gonna say on Halloween, we spoke about Nightmare Before Christmas. So I think that's probably another movie that people watch on Christmas.
Yeah, because they confuse it between is it a Halloween movie
or
is it a Christmas movie? Mariah Carey. Yeah, Diablo, and I'm good.
All I want for Christmas is you. Ding, ding, ding. Did she make like a whole bunch of versions?
Yeah, but my thing is like I'm not really like a fan of her, so like when they always reference her to like Christmas and I'm just kind of like over it. Like,
what do you mean? What's all the hate?
No, just kind of like I don't know. I just feel like she's like her shit don't stink, kind of.
But what gave you that impression? Where did you see her?
Que say yo? I think it was like an interview or something, and she was coming out at somebody, and after that, it was just kind of like, or.
I mean, she's one of those old school superstars. I think many old school superstars are. You know, I like that. Yeah.
So then after that, I was kind of.
But I don't know many superstars.
But it's just like
so.
she's always like referenced like when Christmas starts. Like
No, yeah, because of that song,
yeah,
and because she makes so. I think she says the same. She sings the same song every year. But different, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I don't know how long ago she made a video with all her kids. Cause I don't know how many kids she got, but she got a lot of kids.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think
she
so.
Has twins
and
Nick Cannon.
Nick
Cannon now has a lot of kids. He's like up to like maybe 6.
And they were all in that Christmas video, which I think is pretty cool.
That's cool. I haven't gotten to that part of my
maybe we'll. No, I just know like YouTube and stuff and the holidays.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the video. I always tell you I'm gonna send you a video, but
and we never send it. And then we never go back to it. Like the next episode, like, yo, how was that episode?
So, what's another Christmas song that you like?
I was gonna get to Christmas songs. Con mi burrito sabanero.
Camino de Belén. Con mi burrito sabanero. Camino de Belén. Si me ven, voy camino de Belén. Tuki, 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 tuki.
Tuki, 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 ta.
Yeah, we'll definitely sing that every year. That song go hard.
And I performed it like my 2nd grade. Like I remember like in una línea going to the like little stadium. Come on.
I don't know.
Help me out.
Well, you performed it in the stadium? In Yankee Stadium?
The school stadium, which is like the auditorium.
The auditorium? Nice. Okay.
And, like
let me know if you had stadiums in your school that wasn't like a high school or college.
But yeah, so I think that was pretty cool. That's why it's always like.
No, yeah. The good of this, I remember performing as well. Yeah. I haven't gotten to any like my nephew. Actually, no, yeah, I haven't gotten to any like my nephew or niece's performance.
And the way the last couple of years have gone.
True, yeah.
They don't do none of that. I will never have any like in camera or like VHS, DVD. That'd be good to look back at everything.
That would. And I think we spoke about this in our first Christmas special. Wow, we're back here already, which is pretty fucking cool. But then we spoke about Yogi Bear. Like Yogi Bear, I haven't seen Yogi Bear since like the pandemic started. Like I don't know if those still exist. I know we spoke
about Yogi Bear, but I still don't know who Yogi Bear is.
It's a Yogi Bear. It's a bear.
Like Care Bear.
Similar. He probably looks like a bear. His name is Yogi Bear.
Do you remember Care Bear?
I remember Care Bears and Smurfs.
Okay.
Which one you like better, Care Bears or Smurfs?
Smurf was more my mom's time because she used to reference it all the time.
Nah, that's a dude.
Okay, Care Bear was more
I guess. Time. But I fucks with Smurfs better than Care Bears. Okay. I feel like Care Bears was too like colorful and bright.
Yeah.
And the Smurfs were like...
They had more character to
them. Which is funny. But it was like the same concept. Like you had like a clumsy, a grumpy, a loving one, whatever.
So now Yogi Bear, was it that same way? Like they had different... Or was it just one bear?
No, it was just a bear. And I told you, the truck, they were like... I don't know if they're Christians or... But they were a little bit religious. But then always at the end, after they said their story, you get candy.
Okay.
And then sometimes they would go to your school and give you literally this size.
Full of candy?
Full of candy.
Oh,
and
no,
like little stockings, stuffers and shit.
Okay.
You ever received like a stocking stuffer from like anywhere?
Hey. No.
Or you ever gave somebody like stocking with a whole bunch of stuff?
That would be with a wine bottle.
With a wine bottle? Okay.
Yeah, like just one of those, and I didn't really have a bag, so I just...
So you just put it there? Okay, that's pretty creative, I guess.
You ever had like a fake, not a yogi, but maybe like...
A fake yogi?
You know, the Yogi Bear.
What do you mean, a fake Yogi Bear?
No, instead of that, like you never had like a fake Santa go to your auditorium, not the stadium.
Fake Santa? Hell yeah.
Yeah, go to your school.
And and then the funniest part is that as kids, you will know exactly who that was. But you will still...
gym teacher, bro.
Exactly. It was always the gym teacher. That's not funny. And you will still get excited, though. That's not crazy.
Yes. Okay. I thought that was just a me thing.
That's just hilarious.
Yo, and it troubles me that the kids nowadays are not going through like me. Like I obviously like I would get excited for that, but still know like tomorrow night I'm going home, and I know
coming
coming
home,
home.
tell the world I'm
But like I know
home.
that, hey, esto es de tu tía, yada yada para Marieli. Like I knew that one was actually like Santa Claus. There was no real Santa Claus. Like we would wait till 12, and we would live that. Like we would live that moment in time.
Okay. So let me ask you, what are some do's and don'ts for the holiday season, for Christmas?
Do's, pasteles, because I'm craving some right now so bad.
Pasteles? Be specific.
Like not cake, just like pasteles that's kind of like
a flan, you know?
No,
a torta.
No, and I just ate
pastry.
it yesterday. No, I
A
ate
Pop Tart.
It's kind of all the same.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh fuck! How do I explain this? It has meat inside. Ooh, it really does.
A pastel with.
A pastel. It's not. It's not dessert.
Okay.
It's kind of like yuca or whatever, like shredded, and then like put in hoja, and then you freeze it, and then when you're ready to eat it.
Oh, you put it. Oh, pastele.
Yeah, what I said, pastel.
Yeah, that's why I'm like pastel, like
pastel de
pastry.
No,
and then I'm here naming fucking desserts, and you're here. Oh no, not that.
And I'm
not
saying,
that.
Yeah,
not that. Like tell me.
Pasteles.
Shit.
And it's just because I'm craving it.
Okay.
You know? And it's a like holiday thing, the same way coquitos.
I fuck similar to the pasteles. I fuck with tamales hard.
Oh, that's what I had yesterday. That's what
you were trying to compare it to.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Tell me where you got it, honestly, so I could get some, because I haven't had one in a long time.
I'll send you the link after the show.
And those shits are fire.
Yo, oh my god. So good.
So, do's and don'ts. What else?
Alright, so those are the do's.
Mm-hmm. Wait, the do's is to eat pastele for the holidays?
I'm gonna give you one.
Okay.
And then go
Wait, let me ask you something, because I see my dad eat this. I don't think I actually tried a pastele yet. For some reason, I don't know. They were always just given to my dad.
He has it with ketchup and mayonnaise.
No, not mayonnaise, just ketchup. So I was gonna ask you, do you do the same? Is that something you have to eat with ketchup?
I heard somebody today that they do, but ketchup, mayonnaise, and hot sauce. I thought that sounded
mayo
pretty.
Ketchup.
And hot sauce, and I thought that sounded pretty.
Mayo
dope.
ketchup picante.
Yeah, hey, we just made something. But honestly, I'll have mine just plain. But it is a thing to have it with ketchup. Or ketchup mayo. And apparently ketchup mayo picante.
Picante. Mayo ketchup picante. Okay.
Yeah, but I have mine plains. I don't care. I be so hungry, I don't have time. Yo, ketchup. En la nevera. No, ya yo estoy sentado loco. Yo me lo voy a comer así.
So do you you dress up for all the holidays? You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Even if, let's say, you're gonna stay in your house.
The living room.
Yes, the sala picture.
We never got to the don't, by the way.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
Yeah,
The sala picture.
I think I transition like Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Cuba casual.
Cuba casual, okay.
Christmas, I'll go like a little extra. New Year's, I'm like, New Year, new me. Después, próximo día, estoy con una resaca del diablo. Okay?
It's a new year and you still look like you was in the year before. That's my funny.
Yeah. Okay. But I go a little extra harder for New Year's.
All right. So do you go harder when, like, let's say you're going to somebody else's house, or it's just the same amount no matter whose house it is?
It's the same amount.
Oh, it's the same amount? Okay.
Yeah, probably a little bit harder for, like, something else.
Yeah, if it's in my house, like, I'll do casual and nice and cute, with my cut. Whatever, boom. But if I'm going somewhere else, like, you have to go super hard,
A little bit harder, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me hear about your doo-doo.
My doo-doo?
Your
the doo-doo that fell in my work bathroom that I didn't pick up. Nah, let me say I did pick up.
No, but you're due for Christmas.
My do's, the Christmas song. We should go Christmas caroling.
Okay.
I actually want to try that, like, with a real choir singing. You should do that. Spend time with family. The whole Christmas shopping. You have to go to the Christmas shopping. The movies, you got to watch all the classic movies.
Is it too late? Is it ever too late to Christmas shop? Like, do you feel like you need to start like early enough, but no
You
tener?
should. You
Okay.
should start a month like Black Friday.
Adelante.
Yeah, you should. You should start like that should be the max the latest I should say that you get your gifts.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
And now that we both got the doo-doos out the way, the
Mm-hmm.
do, and Black Friday now is over. But I was thinking about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that Black Friday now isn't the same?
What do you mean?
Like Black Friday starts in the beginning of November. Oh, early Black Friday specials.
Yeah, they have early
It's
Black
never
Friday
like
sales.
back in the days where we used to go. We used to like I remember eating and then like staying up
And
with my
people
cousins.
camping.
And yeah.
I think
You
it's
ever
still
did
like that.
Nah.
But it's usually like for stuff for like TVs and
Nah, not anymore, bro.
Cause you probably haven't went. Have you gone?
Last time I went was probably like
Exactly.
7 years ago.
I'm pretty sure people are camping.
Camping? Really?
Well, I don't know.
Now they
Because
made
of
this whole
COVID,
thing-
I don't know how it's gonna be.
COVID, and now they made this whole thing of Cyber
Yeah, Cyber Monday.
where
Cyber
you
Monday
don't
is
even have
lit.
to leave your house, and then like
But
everything is there
even
on
for
Monday.
Black Friday, you don't have to leave your house with all the sales that are going on.
Por eso te digo, before you used
And
to have to get out
and
to make sure you got
sometimes-
that PlayStation 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes they be slick. Like the deals be like after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Like they get you. They be like, oh, check out these deals, and you're like, oh shit, like let me not miss this
Aprovecha,
opportunity. And then everything passed. It's not Cyber Monday. It's not Black Friday. And they're like, you know what? 60% off or 70 or and you're like, what the fuck? I just spent money. I should have waited a little longer.
You know what I would do in that
What
case?
you would do in that
If
case?
it's a present that I'm getting for you and it's not something that I'm
You would
gonna
return it?
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
It depends. Cause
Like, if
like,
it's
what
not
if it's like a
something
$3, $2 difference or $5
No, pero tú me
difference?
estás hablando de 60% compared to like 40%. That's
Like if it's a
all
$10 or
shipping and handling.
$20 difference, then I probably return that shit and get it again,
Unless
or
you
get it
have-
first and then return
and
it.
then return.
Yeah, cause you gotta beat the system.
All right.
Do you go to like you ever been to Macy's and you take pictures with your family?
When I was younger.
The Macy's Thanksgiving parade, the lights, you see all that shit? Like you've gone
When I was younger.
when you was younger?
Yeah, I haven't done that.
The Macy's Thanksgiving parade with the big ass cool balloons or whatever you want to call those blow ups.
Floaties?
Yeah, floaties.
Hey, you
Not-
see? Yo sé mi
I think the
inglés.
floaties are the actual cars. Nah,
No.
they're
Yeah, the
yeah.
floaties.
The
Yeah,
floaties.
that one.
I don't know if you got that one. I don't want to give it to you,
Bling,
but
bling,
we'll
bling,
see.
bling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, when I was younger, like I don't even sit down. Like my family and I don't even sit down and watch the actual parade on TV.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Who watches
No.
who watches a parade on TV? Like that's kind of strange.
Like if you're gonna watch it, just go in.
Just go,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
Or put something else on TV.
Yeah.
You ever like those? I'm pretty sure you don't like Charlie. Is it Charlie?
Explícamelo.
The cartoon that they
Oh,
don't
Charlie
speak.
Brown?
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
But they do speak.
No,
The only one that doesn't
they
speak
go
is the
"Mm."
dog.
They go. "Mm." They don't actually have like a. They don't actually speak.
Pretty sure they speak.
Do they?
Charlie, you bit me. Oh no,
No.
that's another Charlie. No, I wasn't referring to that sort of guy, but no, they do speak.
Charlie, you bet me.
No, I think they do speak.
That's mad funny.
Oh, that's something we have to Google and go back on.
Do like British people celebrate Christmas?
Great question. It's always cold out there.
Or the Queen celebrate Christmas?
Great question.
Do you think the Queen gets her hands dirty? Do you think anybody like
Rich?
in power? Like you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about this before they kill me, Cama Lounge. Not for real though.
I mean, like when they clean themselves, unless they have somebody else cleaning them. You wipe your ass or something, like you're getting your hands.
No, I'm not saying that kind of hands dirty.
Oh.
I'm saying like, let's say fucking the Queen or who's somebody else. Like
Mama, see
Michelle
Donald
Obama.
Trump. Yeah.
No, like Michelle Obama, some shit. Some dude keeps hitting her up or some shit. And she's like, just snap her fingers, get rid of this guy type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a whole thing like, what if she washes dishes or something?
Yeah.
She's getting
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure
dirty.
they get dirty, silly. But I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, she wouldn't do
are
it.
they out here sending hits on people, Like,
you know what? See, but let's not get our show canceled. Yeah.
You think so?
They're sending other people to do the hits.
Okay, I don't know.
So give me a don't for Christmas.
A don't for Christmas?
Don't get your hands dirty.
Don't be a party pooper.
Okay.
Don't be the holidays is this. Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Like, sure, fine, it's okay. You don't celebrate Christmas, but don't ruin someone else's Christmas because you don't celebrate. Or you don't believe in Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't do that.
Don't participate in a Secret Santa and don't give somebody a gift.
That's a fact.
And if somebody gives you a gift
and
you didn't give a gift, you take that gift and you give it to the giftee.
Ooh, say that one more time. I like that. Well, I never thought about that.
No, like
I should have done that in high school. Like, oh, let me see that what they got you, and then just kept it for myself.
It's still coming in the mail. You couldn't afford it. I'm sorry, but you signed up for this.
No, that is true.
And you're still leaving with a gift. Why? And then the person that went out their way to get you a gift, or or continue the whole cycle going. All right, you take your gift. Hopefully, it's unisex or something they could use and recycle.
Excuse me.
You pass it on to the person that.
I agree. You know what gets me upset? When somebody gets let's say they got somebody who they're running low on the funds, and they get a person. They don't get them the best gift, but they give them a nice little gift, but they're ungrateful about it. Like, seriously. And then on top of that, not only are they grateful, but the person they gifted to wasn't even like
and you can see it in their face.
The gift wasn't even like fire as well, like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I feel like people should have more of a poker face with that, because you can kind of read it and it's like, damn, like, maybe I'm sorry, but that's all I could have done. Like, I went all out for that, and you're just gonna, like, not be ungrateful.
But being ungrateful is one thing, and then being ungrateful and then gifting some, like, you mad that you got a whack gift and then you give a whack gift to, like, that.
But who's to say it was whack?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, like, let's say, for example, for me, you gift me and I don't like my gift. Like, damn, she could have got me something. But I give you something whack too. Like, I just grabbed whatever. I'm like, all right, Mariela's gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put effort in it. And I'm mad that somebody didn't put effort, I guess, for mine. Or I assume they didn't put effort because it wasn't a quality or it wasn't expensive or whatever.
No, I know exactly what you mean. It's just que la gente no sé si like the way they were raised, or just like them, like, like. And sometimes like, okay, like, yeah, the shit is whack, but I'm not gonna make this person feel this type of way, or I'm just gonna, like, at least pretend or whatever, like. And
I agree with you. Like, you make a commitment. No one is forced to enter the Secret Santa. So it's like, if you said yes, like, fall through. Don't like later on be like, oh, I don't want to be in it no more. Like, after probably somebody already got you a gift.
I got a good one for you.
Okay.
Because I just kind of had, like, woo. How do you feel? And if you've seen the last episode, we're talking about this a little bit, because next week is Secret Santa for us. And I'm kind of curious as to who you got for your Secret Santa.
Yes, which I'm not going to say. You're going to find out.
And I kind of have to go back on my notes to see who I got, because I got to go Christmas shopping. Pero, how do you feel about Secret Santa back in high school, back in middle school, back in elementary school, and then we would all go back to each other like, yo, I got this person. Yo, I got that person. Like, instead of keeping it an actual secret, we would go and tell people exactly who we got.
That was the...
And then you could kind of connect, like, if you got this person and I got this person, and that means that person got that person.
Yeah. I still do that now as an adult. I don't tell who I got, but I, like, if I hear somebody say, oh, I got this person, or they just tell me, I start like, all right, so this person got this person. There was actually one time I did Secret Santa with my coworkers, and then me and my buddy Eddie, he was our first guest. We made a bet and I was right about who everybody got.
Based
on
what you overheard or who
no,
you had?
based on only who I had. And then I don't know, just checking out the vibes and stuff, and I was super right.
Or like you got to see the eye contact. Like I pick it up and you be like,
yeah.
Or like fuck, like I got this person. Like I feel like back in high school, like when somebody would pick somebody and it was a guy, I was like, fuck, I don't know what I got this person. So they would give you that like, ugh.
They would get you like a hat or a sweater
or perfume you're never gonna fucking use.
or a cologne
from
the Arabics,
oh.
from the Muslim. they were like $10. Not like that. I sound mad ungrateful right now.
At least they made the cut, right?
No, yeah.
Back in the day,
there was actually one time I got a gift. I'm assuming from there, and then I thought it was a joke. Like they got it for me because it was broken, but it was sealed. So I don't know if like they actually went out their way, got me a gift, and they, like sometimes they be having.
Yo, it's broken, so I'm gonna give it to you for like this much.
And then the person didn't know that it was broken, but they still give it to me thinking it was, brand new. So that was one thing. And then I also thought that she just, like, it was on purpose.
See, it depends on the person. It depends on the person.
Which was funny.
Candy canes. Are you a fan?
Yeah. But the regular, no mint chocolate. The candy ones are okay because they just taste like regular candy. But
yeah, the big ones, they hit a little harder.
There's bigger candy canes?
Oh, indeed. I mean, when you
you're talking about the mini ones?
The mini ones and then these.
Okay. I'm like, okay, what are you putting on your mouth now?
Yo, this shit makes me feel so comfortable.
Okay.
PJ days for Cama Lounge was a success.
When can more PJs find you, Marielle?
PJs, you can find me at Something About Marielle on Instagram and Twitter. Where can the bacon candy canes find you, Jose?
You ain't gonna find me, but if you get luck, not bacon candy. Come on.
Okay.
You like bacon candy?
No, I was just waiting for where can they find you?
Say beer can in a British accent.
I'm bad with accent. You say it.
Beer can.
That's Jamaican,
bro. Exactly. I said bacon in Jamaican, but I said beer can in a British accent. Beer can. Okay.
That threw me off completely.
But maybe I said the joke wrong. Maybe I said, I'm going to teach you how to say bacon in Jamaican. And then I tell you to say beer can in a British accent. I think that. Or no, I tell you, say beer can. Yeah. Say beer can in a British accent.
Beer can.
And then I would say, oh, I just taught you how to say bacon in Jamaican. Beer can.
Beer can. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me at... You guys can find me on my ting in the Jose_.
You threw me off so much because I was waiting for the...
Jose__ on Instagram. You guys can also catch us at the Super 4 Bros on Instagram and YouTube. Patreon.com/micamalounge.
Yes.
We're gonna be donating the November and December from what we make from the patrons. If we reach 20 patrons, we'll donate all that to save the animals, save the dolphins that are captive. Yeah, and even if you just want to join the Patreon for this month or next month, whatever.
Well, we're getting there.
For just to donate, like that's cool. You can cancel your subscription, I guess, or you could stay around.
And to find out more information about that, always follow us on Twitter and Instagram at micamalounge.
Yes, so
everywhere.
You always get
Facebook too, by the way. We're back on Facebook.
You get all the episodes early, and you get extra content. You get extra content. Yeah. You get extra content. And exclusive content that you only get on the Patreon, and discount codes, promo codes, you name it, we have it, we give it to you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
The merch too. We got some good merch.
If you can't tell, we're in the holiday spirit. So thank you guys for watching, and we see you guys next time.
Singama, thickama, suckama.